Welcome back everybody. So this is gonna be a quick update video for you guys on stock market, and before we get started, please smash that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated guys. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now if you want to get my daily trade ideas, swing trade ideas, live trading, and you want to support the channel, definitely check out their link down below in the description for Patreon. Welcome back, everybody. So this is what everybody's been waiting for, and it's finally here tomorrow. For the first time, there will be some sort of a rate cut that's going to take place tomorrow. We do have FMC rate decision, which is at 2 p.m., and then Jay Powell will come out and we'll have that press conference at 2:30, and that's going to shake up this market for sure, and we will see a directional move. Now, with that being said, what happened today? Well, basically flat day on Dow Jones, Nasdaq going up slightly 0.20%, S&P absolutely flat, and Russell going up 0.83%. And if you look at different sectors, you got energy leading the way on top for cyclical, industrials, communication services, and then we have lagging behind healthcare, consumer defensive, real estate, and even technology utilities. And what we got here on stock market map, we got healthcare pretty much down, big names like UNH all are down. Then we got Meta going up 0.5%, Google up 0.81%, Apple slightly green for the day. We got going down 1%, and Microsoft, it was up more than that, but only up 0.88%. Then we got Amazon going again 1%. Look, some names like Tesla going up only not even 0.5%. And then we got big names from consumer deficit, Walmart and Costco, both are down on the day. And you can see energy sector actually lighting up in the green on today's session. On Triple Q, it's absolutely flat on the day, and I'm glad that I played Qs yesterday. Got in at 470, 495 calls, and today 50% profit delivered right to my door, and then I took it, right? And now it's trading at 473.49. So all these plays I'm not even sharing here, guys, and wasting your time. If you are really serious about trading, then definitely check out their link down below in the description. Now, nobody knows what's coming tomorrow. Is it going to be 25 basis points, 50, 75, 100? A lot of people are saying a lot of things. And again, I'm not going to make any guesses because nobody knows what plan Powell has. But one thing I'll tell you guys that we backed off from this resistance trend line and now trading over 473, holding on to rising 5-day moving average. Underneath that level, we have key support right here. I would say 470, these two moving averages, which is declining right here, especially 50-day, and that needs to hold on any pullback. Underneath that level, you will see a dump off easily down to 13-day moving average, 465, 460, and down to these lows down here, 449. If and only if we get that breakout and anything that Powell says is positive and market likes it, like I said, I'm not going to make any guesses here what's going to actually happen tomorrow. We get that breakout, we play the price action. We get that breakout over 478, we stay over 478, then definitely this thing can actually come up to this high right here, 485, and there is still enough money for you to make on a day trade up to 485. And especially if we get that breakout, then you can actually play this. That is why I got those 495 calls. And because what's happening tomorrow, I took some profit and not completely out of my position, and that is why I'm actually playing this gap if we get that breakout back up to the upside. Worst case scenario, it comes down, you see it's below 470, immediately exit, do not hold anything because under 470, it's going to take a dump off easily down to these lows down here, and possibly will make a new low. And you can see today, as soon as we got to this resistance trend line, we saw some high volume selling. So it's not looking good. Plus, another thing I want to point out, guys, that this rally is not happening, especially Nasdaq is not leading this rally. So S&P 500 going up, but you can see it's actually a lagger here and staying behind. So unless we see a lot more strength right here on Nasdaq 100, in that case, yes, the rally is real. Otherwise, I mean, this could be just a fake rally, a FOMO rally, a squeeze, whatever you want to call it, and that can come to an end early as tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. On SPY ETF, it's absolutely flat on that day. So yes, we got the breakout. It happened, but we did not hold. We got the brand new all-time high. It did not hold. Another thing I want to point out on this weekly time frame, you can see right here, guys. RSI actually not going higher here in this case, where SPY actually making a brand new all-time high, and that is a big red flag for S&P 500. Now, is that going to like just crash the market tomorrow? No. What's going to crash the market tomorrow is Jay Powell, and we know that recent times, whatever he's saying, market actually not pulling back, and even if it does, it's going right back up. So we need some confirmation if the market is coming down. And what is your confirmation here? Well, you can see we're actually trading at the upper range of this box, or we're actually over this box. I would say 562. So that's going to be a line in the sand. Below that, there will be a little bit of support down here at 559.40, this gap. And then we have strong support bottom of this box or this channel, and the 20-day moving average near 556 to 555. Under that level, you will see a quick flush down to 550, 543, and then this gap comes into play, 535.73. Now, if we get that breakout, I don't think we're going to go too far. And why? And we'll look at Dow Jones in a minute, but you can see right here, even if we get that breakout, we possibly can go up to 470 to maybe even 472. And you can see Bollinger Band, it's not fully extended, so there's not much room where this thing can go really far. And I think if that happens, just like we saw on Dow Jones, there will be a pullback immediately from this upper Bollinger Band. So I think, especially if you're playing this, and even if we get that breakout, your upside is only like few dollars, like what, $5. And look at the downside. I mean, if this thing comes down to right here 559 to 555, that is like what, 8 9 10 bucks to the downside. Huge downside. In if this thing actually breaks under this consolidation, this box, this range, then there will be more significant selling. So yes, the risk is on tomorrow, and we will find out which way things actually break out if we get a breakout to the upside. So on Dow Jones, it's flat on the day. We got a doji indecision candle, and we gapped up about 2 3 days ago from 412. So there is a gap, and also we do have support at 411, previous rejection, and the 20-day sitting at 411.28. So I'm expecting some sort of a pullback. But look at this right here. For an example, what happened here? Well, Dow Jones got up to a brand new all-time high, almost 420. But you can see, I mean, we're not really going anywhere. We got a doji after doji here on this daily, time frame, and price action just sitting right here, not going any higher. And why? Because this Bollinger Band did not actually expand too much to the upside, and before it was right here 422, so this thing could have moved, but now it's sitting right here at 417 418, and we're just like ping ponging in between 416 and 418. So I think you will see if this thing actually cracks under. So far you can see two pullback down to 416 415 almost. It was a look below and fail. We came down, but then went back up. So there will be significant, support here around previous all-time highs at 416. Under that level, you will see a flush easily down to 412 to 411, and that is the level that I'm watching after filling this gap. Possibly can hold. If not, there will be more selling here on Dow Jones, possibly down to 404 and then even 400. Now to the upside, and yes, if the market decides to go up, it can go up, but how much from here? Well, the next step will be breaking over this previous all-time high. That will be 420, and the expected move for this week, I think 422. So that is where Dow Jones can end up going, even if it's bullish and it's going even higher. On IWM, it's up 0.83%. So we gapped up today, did not fill this gap at 218, and we pushed and pushed and got up to almost 222. And you can see there is a resistance here at 222, backed off, and now trading at 219.41, still up green on the day. So what's going to happen tomorrow? If we get that breakout over 222, that should take IWM up to 225. And you can see Bollinger Band sitting at 223. So I'm not expecting a huge move to the upside, especially going over this Bollinger Band. That's going to be something to watch, because that's going to be a shorting opportunity. If that happens, this thing pops over 225, definitely, we'll be looking to short at some point if that happens tomorrow. Now, if we cannot clear 222, watch out for this support right here gap fill reversal might take place. So this is going to be a level to watch. Level of interest 218.29, but if that gives up, the next support will be down here at 215 to 214, and then we also have another gap at 212. So a lot of gaps down here recent times, and we might be filling these gaps early as tomorrow, depending on where the market wants to go tomorrow, guys. So again, not saying anything about what's going to take place tomorrow, just throwing out technical analysis out there, and we'll just let the market do its thing, and then we can talk about it and see where market actually ends up going into tomorrow's session, and especially after FOMC. So before we get to VIX, I want to quickly look at gold here, GDX, and you can see it's down 1% for the day, but we're just backing up from all-time highs right here, brand new all-time highs, and you can see right here 40.23. So it got up to $40.23, and now we are backing off only 40 cents down for the day. So why I'm showing you guys this right here, that someone here is lying. It could be S&P 500, or it could be the gold right here, because we can see gold flying and then S&P 500 flying, all the big names like riskier assets flying in this market, where gold is also making all-time highs. So something behind the scenes, we don't know, something is happening, and I think we're gonna have an answer very soon, especially with rate cuts and how he's planning to do other cuts, and why is he actually doing the cut and how much he's doing. I think he's got a lot to answer tomorrow. And we all know that guy is full of shit. All he does is lies to keep Wall Street going even higher. And this man does not like sell off in the market. Let me tell you guys this: market could be really overbought. And if you look at it from COVID lows, or even before that, or 2022 bear market, we're up a ton. So we did not even retest, especially on S&P, or I would say on SPY, previous breakout on monthly time frame, which is like 480, 482. We never got there. So I mean, yes, the trend is bullish, I'm not denying that, but where is actually a real correction here in this market? It actually never took place. We see dips here and there, and it only lasts about what, 2 to 3 hours, some cases 24 hours, and next day gap up and go, right? So there is some red flags you just have to watch. Gold going higher, why? Nobody knows. You got S&P 500 going higher. We got VIX also elevated, and we'll have a look at VIX right here. You can see VIX today actually went up 2.74%, and it's really close to 18 bucks. So is this thing actually going to get that breakout here from this downtrend? Well, possible. We just have to wait and see how things play out here on VIX tomorrow. So if this thing gets a breakout over 18, you can see it's pushing against 18 bucks, and slightly closing over a 5-day moving average. So VIX over 18 can easily get up to 20 plus. That can happen tomorrow. But if this thing gets crushed tomorrow and cannot break over 18, then I would expect a VIX coming down to 15 bucks again. And that's all I have for you guys in this video.